Green flag set to fly. Pure Stock main event. Green flag in the air. Pure Stock's underway. Huel on the bottom side. The 0-0. Jimmy Connor on the outside trying to make it happen. Side by side for the lead. Down into turns 3 and 4. Huel down low. Connor up high. Still side by side. Who's going to lead lap number 1? It's dead even at the line. I think Huel maybe by a bumper cover in the 1 car. 71 way up the racetrack. Hangs onto it. But going to lose the 5th spot to Billy Osborne in the 55. Osborne right to the rear bumper of the 95 of Leon Keniston. George Riley Jr. sitting right there in the 3rd spot as Huel leads the way in car number 1. Jimmy Connor settled into that 2nd spot. Osborne forcing the issue to the back bumper of the 95 of Keniston. Keniston now looks to the bottom side on George Riley. Lap traffic already up in front of your leader. That's Caden Roberts in the 08X. Gets the passing flag and gives the leaders plenty of room on the bottom side. Jimmy Connor, your 2020 Star Speedway Pure Stock champion, putting the pressure to Fireball Nick Huel at the front of the field. Huel in his first start of 2020 with us leading the way. Now Connor gets to the bottom side down the front chute. Billy Osborne now thinking about the outside groove on Leon Keniston. 71 car sideways again, trying to find the rail. Randy Phillips trying to avoid any contact with that 71 car as that car is out of control in front of Phillips. Leon Keniston gets to the bottom side of George Riley Jr. now down into turns 1 and 2. He's going to bring Billy Osborne in the 55 with him down the back chute. Up front, Nick Huel still hanging on to this one with Jimmy Connor hot and toe. Huel up the racetrack. Connor once again looks to the bottom side. Oh, Connor into Huel. Huel sideways, hangs onto it. That's going to allow Leon Keniston to the bottom side of Connor. Somehow Jimmy Connor hung on to that 0-0 car. That's going to allow Billy Osborne to the bottom side of Connor down out of the front chute. Billy Osborne down to the bottom side on Jimmy Connor. Going to teach the youngster how to get around the Star Speedway. Connor motors back on the outside groove. Still wheel to wheel for spot number 3. Up front, Huel leads. Leon Keniston now goes to the bottom side down the front chute. Connor able to muscle back in front of Billy Osborne for that 3rd spot. Now down the back straightaway, Leon Keniston going for the top spot. Keniston to the bottom side on Huel. Jimmy Connor a little sideways in the 0-0 way up the racetrack, and he's going to lose the spot to Osborne. New leader out of turn number 2. It's Leon Keniston in car number 95. Keniston in the 95 gets by Nick Huel. We got lap traffic up in front of your leader. It's Churchill in the 07X. Huel in the 1 car trying to stay with Keniston. Keniston trying to open up his advantage. A little bit of clear racetrack now for your leader before they catch Williams in the 46 car. Good battle going on right now between Connor and Osborne. A little bit of contact that time through turns 1 and 2. Up front, Keniston continues to lead in car number 95. Huel runs in that 2nd spot as they make their way by Williams in car number 46. Jimmy Connor trying to take back the 3rd spot from Billy Osborne. Osborne, the wily veteran, got by Connor as Connor bobbled through turns 3 and 4. Jimmy Connor pushing Billy Osborne down the front chute now as they go by Action Jackson Philippone in the 22X car. Leon Keniston leads it. Now Connor gets into Osborne now. Connor forcing the issue. Now Osborne, we'll see what he does. Billy Osborne works on that 0-0 car. We'll see what happens. Billy Osborne, Jimmy Connor going at it for the 3rd spot down the back chute. Connor gets to the outside. Osborne now for spot number 3. Up front, Leon Keniston now putting Sean Lantis in the 8 car a lap down. Lantis on the bottom side. Keniston goes to the top side. Good battle going on for that 3rd spot between Osborne and the 0-0 of Connor. Connor up high. Osborne down low. They made a little contact a couple laps ago, but Osborne fighting tough from the bottom side. Your champion having trouble getting by the wily veteran Billy Osborne. Sean Lantis right in front of Osborne. Osborne going to find a way to the outside. He's able to clear Connor, and he'll go to the outside of the 8 of Lantis now. Up front, Leon Kennison on cruise control with Nick Huell. Jimmy Connor down through the rumble strips now, getting to the bottom side of Billy Osborne for the 3rd spot. Connor gets to the bottom side. He'll take the 3rd spot away. Osborne fights back on the outside groove. Connor's got the power and the preferred bottom lane. Sean Lantis down through the grass in the 8 car. Billy Osborne and Jimmy Connor having a great race for that 3rd spot. Lantis with trouble in the 8 car down on the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, Osborne gets into Connor now. Swapping that paint. Full contact for spot number 3 on the racetrack. Halfway home at the line for Leon Kennison. 20 down, 20 to go. Caution flag gonna fly. Sean Lantis in car number 8 comes to us. Up inside the top 3 for a while in this one. Lights go down. Green flag set to fly. 20 down, 20 to go. Leon Kennison has been dominant in this one. Nick Huell to his outside. Your champion Jimmy Connor in 3rd. Randy Phillips 4th, and George Riley Jr. in the 34 is 5th. Green flag back in the air. Pure Stocks back underway. Kennison a little slow at the start. Huell really threw it into the corner hard. He's going to lose a bunch of positions for that move. Ryan Nelson sideways in the 06 car, and he'll jam the brakes on, come to a stop. We'll see if he can get it refired. Chief Starter's trying to get Nelson to keep going, and he'll go down a lap. Leon Kennison leads the way. Jimmy Connor in the 2nd spot. George Riley Jr. now into the 3rd spot. Nelson gets the 06 refired. No caution for the 06 and Nelson. Up front, Jimmy Connor, your champion, trying to reel in the 95 of Leon Kennison. George Riley Jr. runs 3rd. Randy Phillips, your classic Friday night winner, runs 4th. And Nick Huell after his big bobble in the 5th spot in the 1 car. Lap starting to tick away in the main event for the Pure Stocks here tonight on Howler Friday night. Woody's Auto Street Stock 50-lap main event to close out the racing action here tonight, and you're not going to want to miss that. 28 cars strong for the Woody's Auto Street Stocks here tonight. Jimmy Connor sticking with your leader, Leon Kennison, trying to close out his great 2020 campaign with a win here tonight. He is your 2020 Pure Stock champion here at the Star Speedway. But Leon Kennison trying to best him here tonight to close out the 2020 campaign for your Pure Stocks. 15 laps to go at the line that time by for Leon Kennison. Nick Huell able to get down underneath Randy Phillips, take back the 4th spot. Huell trying to get back inside a top 3 finish here tonight after his bobble on that last restart. Jimmy Connor shadowing your leader, Leon Kennison here. We'll see if he can get anything done. He's got a good amount of laps to do so. Lap traffic up ahead of your leaders as well. The 46 of Chess Williams will be the first one to go another lap down. We'll see if he causes any havoc for your leaders. Connor sideways through turns 1 and 2 that time, as your top 2 have caught the tail end of the field here. The 46 of Williams will be first to go another lap down. They pass him with no issues, and Churchill's next in line in the 07X. Connor now looks to the bottom side on Kennison. Kennison's handling starting to go just a little bit in that 95 car. Will it last for the final 11 laps of this main event here tonight for the Pure Stocks to close out their 2020 season? 10 fingers in the air this time by from Chief Starter Gage Osborne, and Kennison starting to open up his gap once again over Jimmy Connor in the 00. More lap traffic up ahead of your leaders, as Huell in that 1 car sits in the 4th spot trying to reel in George Riley Jr. Oh, lap car right in front of your leaders. Everybody able to avoid the 7 car who kept it going for a second there. We'll see if the 7 is able to make it back on the racetrack, refired and keeps it going. That's Stella Wyman in the 7 car. She's able to keep it rolling, and we stay green. So a one caution affair thus far for the Pure Stocks, doing a nice job here tonight in their final race of the 2020 campaign. Jimmy Connor's running out of laps now. Leon Keniston starting to open up his gap over Connor for the top spot. 7 laps remain at the line that time by as they go by Wyman in the 7 car after her spin. Ryan Nelson in the 06 car dead ahead of your leaders, and it's a lot of open racetrack for Leon Keniston to close this one out, as Jimmy Connor doesn't seem like he'll have enough, but we'll find out here. This time by Gage Osborne going to give the 5 to go signal to Leon Keniston in car number 95. Five laps to go at the line for Leon Keniston in car number 95. Keniston a little squirrely through turns 1 and 2, but he is opening up his gap once again on Jimmy Connor. George Riley Jr. runs safely in that 3rd spot in car 34. Nick Huell is 4th, and 5th is the 19 of Randy Phillips. Tim Churchill and Chess Williams set to go the 3rd lap down, I believe, as the laps start to tick away. 3 to go at the line this time by for Leon Keniston. Churchill right down in front of your leader now as he goes down into turns 1 and 2. Clear racetrack up ahead of your leaders now. 2 laps to go at the line, says Chief Starter Gage Osborne. 2 to go. Connor trying one last ditch effort, throwing it in a little too hard. Got a little squirrely and going to lose a little bit of momentum on Keniston. White flag going to fly this time by for your leader, Leon Keniston. White flag in the air. George Riley Jr. in the 34 car mired in lap traffic right now. Huell's trying to close in on him with 1 lap to go. Out of 2 down the back straightaway for the final time. Jimmy Connor unable to get it done. Checkered flag in the air. Your Howler Friday night Pure Stock winner, Leon Keniston in car number 95. 2nd goes to Jimmy Connor. 3rd at the line to George Riley Jr. 4th to Nick Huell, and 5th goes to Randy Phillips. We'll head trackside.